While we wait for some elections to be finalized, everything is unofficial right now, and some races are just too close to call. We do have a more clear picture of what you, the people, want from our elected leaders.
Yeah, our News Channel 13 reporter Jessica Grunling is live in the newsroom after sitting down, Jess, with a political expert trying to help us understand exactly where the state's heading.
That's right, Josh and Bryn. UCCS professor Josh Dunn says the unofficial results from this midterm election show that Colorado is fading from being purple and now defining itself as a clear blue state.
Democratic Governor Jared Polis, Democratic U.S. Senate candidate Michael Bennet, and Democrat Jenna Griswold, all locking in re-election as part of the midterm blue wave in Colorado. A result UCCS political science professor Josh Dunn says is not surprising.
But they also point to the difficulty that Republicans have going forward in Colorado. On the one hand, you had Heidi Ganahl, who ran much more of a campaign that was closer to Trump and was really trying to appeal to his supporters. And, of course, O'Day was trying to run a more moderate campaign, and it didn't make much of a difference for either of them.
A more surprising race, the race between Lauren Boebert and Adam Frisch, is still too close to call.
But that also, I think, is an indicator of the problems that Republicans had nationwide last night.
A win for Frisch would put 6 Democrats and 2 Republicans in the House.
The state has continued to move in a Democratic direction. Some of that, I think, is explained by failures on the Republican side, but it's also due to some very smart strategy on the Democratic side.
El Paso County continues to be red, but Dunn says the results from Tuesday should be a warning sign for the Republican Party here in town.
For instance, Heidi Ganahl, I think she only won 50% of the vote in El Paso County. That's very low for a Republican candidate. Historically, El Paso County was the firewall that prevented a complete Democratic takeover of the state, and that firewall has failed.
We are keeping a close eye on the race between Lauren Boebert and Adam Frisch as we await the final votes to be counted. Dunn also says that these results could impact the future of what money is spent on election campaigns coming up in the future. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jessica Grunling, KRDO News Channel 13.